Welcome back to another episode of the I Can Do This All Day podcast. We've got a special episode for you today. I am Dan, the part-time Avenger. That's Mark, the resident Jedi.
Hello there. Today we're doing something that we don't do that often, and I haven't been doing for a very long time, and that is watching a trailer to try and pick out some stuff we like, stuff we don't, stuff we're worried about. Dan, what trailer are we watching today?
Something happened over the last couple days, and there's a highly anticipated movie, depending on who you speak to, that's happening within our little universe, and it is the Avengers Doomsday trailer, the official Avengers Doomsday trailer, where there's been so many different supposed spoilers or leaks of the trailer, descriptions out there. Before we get into watching the actual trailer and kind of dissecting it a little bit, Mark, have you seen anything, heard anything, read anything about Doomsday or the trailer, and especially when they released it or they previewed it at one of the cons?
I'm going to say this is the second best trailer I've seen all year. And this one I was actually looking for. The other one was thrust upon me in a movie theater and on TV. And I was just like, oh, this is great. That trailer is Digger, by the way. I don't think we've talked about that trailer
Strange.
at all. Oh,
it's such a weird trailer, man.
The original one where they just showed the highlights of all of Tom Cruise's movies was just like, this looks great, even though you're not showing me anything. And I will say there is a reason I brought up that trailer is I was glad that they didn't just do a RetroCon trailer like this, because they could have just, done the same thing Digger did and take snippets from every other Marvel thing we've already seen and pulled something together. So I was both pleased and surprised because, I guess the movie comes out in less than 6 months, but I was like, man, is it really time for a trailer for this? Okay, let's go.
Did you see the teasers, like the 3 different teasers for it?
Yeah, I remember watching the 3 different teasers. I don't think you and I had talked about them because I didn't feel like there was much to them. Like, we knew Cap was in one, but the other ones were just kind of meh. Maybe that's because we have an Evans bias in our life. But what were your thoughts on those 3?
Not enough.
Right?
And
it's not even enough to talk about.
Yeah, it was excellent. It did exactly what it said that it was. It was a teaser. Like, you had no context about what's going on. And so fucking fan theories were just running rampant across the globe, and I'm okay with that. It's good. A little gossip is good sometimes, and just some misinformation out there also generate some nice creative juices from anyone who's finishing up that movie. Like, oh, hey, we might want to reshoot this because some of the comments out there, blah blah blah. I think that's okay, and I think that's part of the reason as to why they do some of those teasers with everything, but. Yeah, the teasers were not enough. It was very cool to see they were incorporating 3 completely different perspectives of everything. Some of them I didn't care about, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. Guess which one I did.
Which one?
Guess which one I didn't care about. Guess. There's only one right answer.
I remember there was I don't even remember.
I don't even know them. I have no idea what they are.
I don't remember the teasers other than the Thor and the Cap. Was there a Thor one?
There's the X-Men one.
Oh, okay, yes. I remember the X-Men one. You would care about that one. You would care about the Captain America one. I don't remember the other one, and that's the one you didn't care about.
It's the Black Panther, Wakanda, Fantastic Four one.
Oh, yeah, no, you couldn't give a shit about that.
Fantastic Four, I somewhat care about, but man, I just don't. Oh God, I do not care about the Wakandans. Ever since Wakanda Forever.
R.I.P. Chadwick. If Chadwick was in there, you'd give a great deal of shit about it.
I would. You know what? We wouldn't even be having this problem or conversation because Wakanda Forever would have been good.
Speaking of, we're going to get into a deep. I'm really curious You brought something up that now is another. The great part about this is we've watched. It's such a small thing, and you can get so deep in dissecting a small thing. I really feel like this is Wakanda Forever gonna be the Thor: The Dark World of this Avengers film? Is this movie gonna make Wakanda Forever better because it exists? Because Thor: The Dark World until Endgame was not as good as it was after Endgame.
Yeah. Yeah. I maybe. I don't know. We'll see because Namor is in it, so we'll see if there's like a little bit more, calling back to that movie. Which I don't know, man. Like
it took me 2 times through this trailer to realize that Namor was in it, and me be like, but he's a bad guy. So I do think they're gonna get more streams on Wakanda Forever. We'll talk in a little bit about what you're focused on in preparing for Doomsday as opposed to just the trailer. But I'm curious. You brought that, just popped it right into my head.
Yeah, man, it's interesting, but I just didn't care about that particular one because like, oh, okay, Wakanda and the Fantastic Four, okay, whatever.
Was the look on your face the same as the one that they panned over to in this movie that was on Bucky and Sam's face, just like when they were like looking at the Fantastic Four and they're just like, man,
yeah, I don't know, man. It's not. I maybe didn't care was too strong of a phrase to say, but I don't know.
I mean, at least it wasn't the Eternals.
I don't know.
At least there's no Eternals in this trailer.
Well, yeah, the trailer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's Eternals in the movie or going forward. Who knows? Who the F knows? But yeah, it's gearing up for this trailer. I didn't even realize that the trailer had dropped. I just happened to be scrolling through social media and saw someone comment, Avengers Doomsday trailer's out. Pretty dope. I was like, you're fucking lying. I didn't hear about a trailer. And then sure as shit, yeah, the trailer's there. So I stopped what I was doing. I was getting ready for work and I found out that the trailer was on and I was like, gathered my family. Hey, Doomsday trailer's out. You guys want to watch it? And I did that before work. So like we all huddled around the TV and I was like, all right, come on, everyone come near the TV. Let's watch this. And then that's what we did.
Come here, look.
Yeah. And that's what we did. And how many times have you watched it?
Probably like 5 at this point.
Okay. I think I've only watched it 3 times. So you would have thought that I watched it more, but I'm trying not to go super deep dive into it because I keep on seeing all these comments on social media about theories and all this stuff. And we'll talk about it when we watch the trailer, but I was just like, I can't take any more of this. I'm going to not watch it. Another trailer will come out down the road. Yeah. I'll watch that one, but I'm not going to kill this one to death. I
think I have a different opinion than you do. I'm guessing that when I go to see Spider-Man, there'll be a second Doomsday trailer or a different Doomsday trailer.
Oh, you think so?
In it. Yeah.
I don't know if it that's bold. Because, I mean, to have another trailer within, like 2 weeks of when that one being dropped, that's pretty bold. I would expect, 3 months in or something like that.
But it comes out in, 4 months?
Yeah, so 3 months in, so another trailer before it's I think there would be, 3 trailers, most likely. So that's typically how they do it for movies, or at least
I just can't think of another Marvel property that they wouldn't, or another Disney property that they would slap that trailer in front of.
Oh, it doesn't need to be on the. It doesn't have to be though. It could be just you fucking release the trailer whenever. Is there a fucking Disney movie now that are you saying that the reason why they released the trailer is because Moana came out and that's the reason why? No.
What other reason would you go fucking see the live action one? We can have a whole different conversation, a whole nother podcast about the Mount Rushmore of terrible in-person adaptations of movies. But I
But
don't know.
my point is that they're not releasing the trailer because Moana came out, so they don't have to wait for a Marvel movie to come out in order for
I guess
it
I'm just
to
used
post
to
it.
that being the thing, right? You'd go to the Marvel movie and then there'd be a new trailer attached to it or a new drop, but they've gotten so weak at releasing and so much is going right to the Disney Plus that maybe huh.
I don't know. Do you want to get into this right now?
Let's go. We gonna watch it?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch it. We're gonna pause it every now and then. We're probably gonna pause not a lot, but we're gonna pause here and there just to kind of. I want to get your thoughts, and I'm sure you want to hear some of mine. So why don't we go ahead and do this? Okay. Avengers Doomsday trailer, here it is. Just this initial scene. You see Xavier's School for the Gifted. That's pretty fucking dope.
Something's coming.
The accent. The accent of Robert Downey Jr. Okay, I'm stopping it right there.
We got to talk about this accent.
Thoughts?
I'm glad he doesn't just use his normal voice. Like, I'm glad they gave it a separate voice or inflection or whatever, but it gives me Tropic Thunder vibes, but
which are awesome.
But Mickey Rourke in Iron Man 2 Tropic Thunder vibes.
That's unfair because I think the accent is good. I think it's like you can't tell it's RDJ. RDJ is a great fucking actor.
You can't tell that's RDJ?
A lot of people couldn't
like
tell
RDJ
that's RDJ.
Like this.
No. So, all right. So we'll keep it going here. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. This is Doom. Initial thoughts on Doom as to how he looks?
I mean, he's got a pointy nose. Like
Nope. Nothing excited, no critiques, nothing.
He's in the maybe I'm just unaware of any comic related Doctor Doom that's not this Doctor Doom. The metal armor and the green cape. Like, I'm just used to it.
Because you haven't seen did you watch the Fan Force Stick? The the Josh Trank one. Did you watch that or no? Okay. Well, so you would have seen a completely different Doctor Doom there. So there you go.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Avengers Tower.
But is that Avengers Tower? Because I thought Avengers Tower was so how did wasn't Stark Tower in the Fantastic Four's universe the Baxter building?
I don't know what it was. It wasn't the same building. The Baxter building was a completely different building. But this is the Avengers Tower because there's a big fucking A on it. So
that is true.
That's how you know it's Avengers Tower.
Yeah, and this is what I'm assuming is the Thunderbolts Avengers.
Yeah, so that's where it's debatable. It's the Thunderbolts Avengers Tower because Valentina bought the building. So that's who Stark sold it to, and that's how we're here. But all right, so just on the screenshot right here, Bucky and Sam right next to each other, along with Ant-Man. I was actually kind of surprised to see Ant-Man there. There hasn't been a whole lot of Ant-Man talk with everything, but interesting to see. So either they are pals now, and I can't quite tell who they're looking at. But this voiceover by Thor is pretty dope. So we know Hemsworth has got some good stuff in here. But it'll be interesting to see like what type of dynamic this is, who they're talking to, why does Ant-Man look so surprised? Why does Bucky look so stoic? And I don't know if Mackie just kind of looks disinterested. He's trying to just do like a side eye, like taking a look at maybe someone super hot just walked in right next to them. So maybe he's looking at Sue Storm. I don't know. Maybe it's the Fantastic Four strolling in.
I'm under the impression that this is them face to face with the Fantastic Four.
Okay. Maybe it's Old Man Cap. I don't know. I'm just throwing stupid shit out there. Okay, let's take a pause right here because now I think we know who it was. So obviously it must have been, because that does look like Avengers Tower. So we've got Thor, we got the Fantastic Four. So I'm assuming that they walk in with each other. Thor and the Fantastic Four walk in with each other. The new Avengers and
together, and they die.
Sam and Ant-Man are there. I don't know where the rest of the Avengers are, but maybe there's more people that are supposed to be in the scene that are just kind of CG'd out, but whatever. Hey, guess what part of the trailer I didn't care about? And I'm glad that it was super fast after that. You know, like, okay, sorry, Shuri. I really liked you in Black Panther, and I don't know, just didn't really like her.
But at least you got Mbappe. Or no, that's the soccer player. Who? Mbappe.
He's the best, man. M'Baku's the best.
I know. That's like, why aren't you excited?
King of Wakanda.
He's hilarious.
He is. Oh, holy shit. Pause right here.
Yeah, love the Marsden in the thing. What did he just blast through, though? It looked like the Doctor Strange staircase.
I would have assumed it was like the X-Mansion staircase.
That was all messed up?
I guess. That's my assumption.
I want to know why that X-Mansion was so messed up, though.
Do you want to hear like what some of the theories are? And
yeah, I don't care.
So it supposedly like Magneto fucks up New Jersey. And then something happens. I'm not sure. I think I read somewhere that the Fantastic Four and the Avengers fight them. They fight the X-Men. So I think that might be it, but who knows? All speculation. I've read it somewhere. What do you think of the suit, the Cyclops suit?
I mean, who doesn't want this? I want this.
Okay. I didn't think anything of it until I saw a comment. What do you think of the placement of the yellow utility belt? Like across the chest? Do you think that's a little too centered and not enough to the left or the right?
He's turned this way, so it's in perspective. It's centered, but it's really off to the side.
It is off to the side a little bit. I can't unsee it now. I think it's too centered. Like, why couldn't they just move it over just a little bit more? But that's just me.
I think that he's just standing in a weird way. They'll fix it in post.
Oh, God. Take another pause right there. Soak it all up. So Gambit, Shang-Chi fighting, presumably in the X-Mansion. It's just good to see Channing Tatum again. And it's cool to see Shang-Chi again because it's been, like 4 years since we've seen him since his movie. Yeah. So that's a badass little fight there.
I mean, Channing Tatum's gonna make a name for himself. Now, if he doesn't talk like Farmer Fran, I'm gonna be really mad.
I did see something, though, that it doesn't make any sense for Channing Tatum to be with the X-Men.
It makes no sense at all.
The whole point of it in Deadpool is maybe I was born here. I don't know. So it's like a joke that Gambit's there, but now he's on the X-Men, which, you know what? For all those people critiquing it, just stop. Just fucking stop. Just enjoy what we're getting. We're getting the biggest crossover movie ever. That's just
until the next one.
Until the next Marvel one. So.
Hang on, pause it again. Why is Loki not plugged into the Matrix?
That's another question. Is this prior to him being the god of stories and losing? So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. People are saying that Loki. There's something like I read somewhere that Loki is the one who goes after Steve Rogers. Maybe not. Who knows? I saw like an AI
Steve Rogers?
Thing. Yeah. Well, that's another thing too. So, let's go on. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to that little clip right there. So we've got Joaquin on there. So you see he's all caked up Thursday afternoon. So Joaquin, the new Falcon, is there. I can't tell if that's Yelena or perhaps, I don't know if it's Ghost.
I think it's Ghost.
But yeah, super cool to see that. So obviously, like, and you take a look. So Namor obviously did something with the whole water there. He's like holding the water back.
Yeah.
So he's a fucking stud. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe it's Storm. Maybe Storm's there. I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit? But I'm just grasping at straws right now. I just like to say stuff just to trigger people, saying like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no Storm in this.
Namor can't. Namor's not Moses. What? Yeah, this feels like the Fantastic Four had to go be recruiting people across. It feels like a multiverse journey, which I don't want it to be. Like, we've done the multiverse hopping thing.
I mean, this isn't multiverse hopping. This is just in the same verse. This is only one verse. They're all in the same universe. The only ones that are not are the Fantastic Four.
Well, and Loki.
Yeah, but well, is it the same universe though? It's technically the same universe. It's a separate timeline. I
just don't want another. I don't want a time heist in the multiverse.
Sure,
you know what I mean.
I get that.
Like, I don't want them to. That would be very disappointing for me if the first movie was Endgame, but instead of a time heist, it's a multiverse heist, right? Where they go and, oh, we're going to go here and recruit everybody to gather the stones, right? Like, essentially they're gathering the stones, but they're gathering heroes. Like, I don't need that.
What are your thoughts about how short the Thing is? That's a Martha moment for me right there.
Is it?
The Thing is not that short. He's not that tall, but he's not that short either. So I feel
I didn't even think about it.
M'Baku towering over Ben Grimm is a Martha moment for me. But I'm okay with it depending on what type of context that they're going to have the Thing and his fighting capabilities. If they're trying to nerf him, completely understand. Mystique. Who was that before? I could not see that.
What? I think that's his daughter.
Oh, is that his daughter?
I mean, she was a hero too. She was Ant-Man as well.
She just wasn't blonde, so that's why I was like, who is
you got to just assume that's who that is.
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
See, wait, go back to that Cyclops scene. It looked like it was in the right place.
It does.
That's why I said I just think he was standing, like the things on my shirt, my little tassels are this far apart. But if I go this way on your screen, they got closer, but they really didn't.
Yeah, it's I'm okay with it so far, but that one scene I just could not unsee.
It does look like there's a fight between mutants and Avengers there.
Yeah.
It looked like Ant-Man was in the... Wait, go back to the Cyclops? Is that Paul Rudd in the background? Everybody talked about this moment, but I want to go back to the Cyclops blast.
I think it's a Sentinel.
You think it's a Sentinel and not Ant-Man?
Yeah. I think so. I mean, could it be? Maybe. But
Well, if there's on the right, is that another Sentinel?
maybe.
Okay.
I think it seemed like when they were walking, it was very clunky. So, not to say Ant-Man's not clunky.
Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts on the two-finger stop? Two fingers can always work magic, but this is an interesting one.
Well, remember, the two-finger point is a Disney secret move. It's like the five-finger death punch of Disney. That's why in his statue in Disney World, he points like this, because he's like, that's the power. So really, he's just showing the Disney power there.
And Dolph Lundgren said, have a
safe travel
journey or whatever. Yeah, whatever it was.
Be excellent to each other.
Be excellent to each other. Yeah.
I don't know what to feel about this because I don't know where it is. And if it's like a bad dream Thor's having or the actual fight.
Oh, dude, if it's a dream, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Like,
that's some bullshit.
It could be PTSD from how ineffective he was against Thanos.
Yeah, I don't think it's Marvel would do that stupid shit.
But I don't think Marvel would do this stupid shit of Stormbreaker of being stopped by two fingers.
Well, we don't know what type of powers Doom has. So
he doesn't have the powers to mess with Tyrion Lannister's handless axe build. That thing is a Thanos killer.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on what type of gear RDJ is on to be this beefed up for Doctor Doom.
Are you stoked on this? Like, do you think this is cool that he
the only way for for all the people who don't know who Doctor Doom is, including myself, I don't know all of the mythos and lore about Doctor Doom, so I know he's a badass. I've played video games where he's a badass, but I just don't know enough about him. So I'll trust that he is a big bad fucking threat. And yes, as much of a badass as Thor is and as Stormbreaker is, I think Doom has to be bigger, badder, and better than Thanos. And so just to see that, so the Thanos killer isn't going to even touch Doom, possibly. So we shall see.
I don't know the Marvel lore, but Doom
say it.
In the Marvel lore, was Doom more powerful than Thanos?
I mean, he's pretty much like ruled the world at some point, I think. Like he, I want to say, and he like ruled most of like the Western United States, I think, in the Old Man Logan story or something like that. But there's plenty of stories where Doom is like unstoppable, and so I don't know if it's because of whatever type of powers or mystic magic that he had, but yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. But let's finish the rest of this up. We got 40 more seconds of it. A miracle, you say? Sweet.
When Cap comes in to help, he always comes bearded up. So I have one very important question before we dig more into what Captain America that was. Does Captain America keep the beard the whole movie, or does he shave with a very strategically placed razor blade before battle?
The thing that Martha's me is so many people loved his beard and his hair in Infinity War, and then they were pissed that he shaved for Endgame, and now so many people are fucking pissed. Like, why is he just why is he just like, not shaven and he's just
Does he
wearing a
look
black
like
t-shirt?
Bucky?
Yeah, like what the fuck? This is stupid. You gotta wear a suit if you're going into battle. Like, come on, guys. It's fucking Captain America, Chris Evans, in his, like, what we all thought was like such a freaking panty dropper look from Infinity War, because everyone was like, oh god, I'll take Steve Rogers looking that gruff any day. And now everyone's like giving grief about it and his outfit. Like, come on. Stop it. Just stop it. All of you.
I think that everybody, I don't care how he looks, like we know who it is. I want to know if they're like, this is a long movie from what everything has been released, like 3.5
like 245,
hours.
I think. No, I don't. It's not over 3. I think it's like 245.
Oh, I thought it was over 3. Either way, it's a 2 VHS movie. Everybody seems to be thinking that that's not the same Captain America.
Yeah, they need to stop that shit just because, like, it's just speculation at this time. I think people are grasping at straws.
But here's the thing. Cap's old. He's just old.
Yeah, but they could have gone to a different timeline and got him when he was younger. Fucking problem.
But why
solved.
are we doing that? That's what's like.
Do you want an old Captain America? I'll stop you right there, and I'll stop all those other fucking internet troll nerds. Do you want an old Captain America in this movie? No, you don't. So fucking stop complaining about it. Not directed towards you, but all those fucking people on the internet. Like, Cap's old. Get the fuck out of here. No one wants to see an old Cap.
I don't know, man. I've got this terrible feeling that it's going to be a time heist, and I'm not.
Well, he's obviously coming from a different time. That's the point of that, and like,
I understand. I'm just saying, like, how do you feel about them bringing back the Cap? Because they gave him Mjolnir just to make everybody happy. Like, yeah, because I mean that was the biggest moment in a theater, the loudest cheer I can remember. Like, it's that.
It was awesome.
And the Millennium Falcon and the Force Awakens.
No response on my theaters from that. Jesus.
When they panned over like that piece of junk. Oh, that was a huge eruption.
It was like fucking crickets in my theater.
Well,
it's funny that you say that though.
But those are the two that stick out to me of movies I've seen in the theater where the cheer was ridiculous.
Let me ask you this:
the moment it was built for.
Let me ask you: have you've seen the clip of like the same clip in theaters where it's like Cap picks up Mjolnir, right? People go fucking nuts. They even have the meme of it where it's on like the big screen where it's like the soccer game. It's like everyone fucking cheers, right? Have you seen any videos where people were cheering for the Millennium Falcon in the theaters?
I was in the theater.
I'm not asking if that. I'm not disputing that. Have you seen any videos of it?
I don't know that I've looked for them.
I don't know if they exist. Just saying.
Hey,
just saying.
Listeners, throw in the comments the link for us to watch Millennium Falcon responses in the theater.
Yeah, I don't think they're out there. I don't. Maybe on like a few people's phones or whatever, but like I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same caliber as to what it is.
I wonder if there's one on my phone. I'm gonna have to look.
I'm not belittling the fact that there's a huge Star Wars fandom. Yeah. I'm just saying it's not even in the same ballpark. It's not even the same fucking sport.
See, it was the cheer in the theater, at least in the theater I was in that moment, was the same. And it was the same theater because it was both at Hollywood Boulevard. But both instances, an insane crowd response because I was with like-minded nerds.
I'm glad you had that experience. I'm just pointing out the fact that like this,
that you went to a theater full of shitheads. I get it. I get it.
I'm just saying the internet. There's still videos of Cap picking up Mjolnir and people cheering loudly. People are reposting that shit.
I mean, that was 5 years later.
I've not seen any movie clip or movie theater clip from like on social media of people cheering for the Millennium Falcon.
Listeners got to help me out here. Listeners got to be supportive.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying it's not on the same level.
Well, I understand you're not saying that. I'm saying that listeners got to hook a brother up with some videos. Put that shit in the comment.
Man.
You got to clip
they should
and put it on the internet.
You know what they should do is they should comment on this video as to what they think about this trailer, what their theories are, what they're jazzed about, what they're not. We just spent 30 plus minutes talking about a 2.5-minute trailer. And that's how passionate we are. That's how excited we are about this movie. That's how curious we are. But we want to hear about that stuff from you. But I think that wraps it up for this episode. I'm Dan the Part-Time Avenger. That's Mark the Resident Jedi.
Yeah, we're cutting this off early because we could keep droning on about this. But man, so much. So let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, share with everybody. Tag us on the biggin and give us the 5 stars. At I Can Do This All Day podcast on all of the socials.
Comment below as to who's going to die first in Avengers Doomsday. We'll see you next time, everyone.